Hello everyone, and welcome to the StackIdeas EasyBlog Webinar, sponsored by CloudAccess.net. Today you're going to learn how to use one of the most popular blogging extensions for Joomla. EasyBlog is one of the most preferred blogging extensions because it combines all the essential ingredients without the hassle of installing multiple plugins and modules just to achieve the ideal blogging environment in a Joomla website. This all-in-one component is ideal for starting a blog or building a blogging website in an instant. Now, some of the great features include team blogging, built-in migrators, third-party integration, mobile blogging, and social sharing. There are so many features within EasyBlog that it's pretty incredible. We use EasyBlog on our platform at CloudAccess.net, and today you're going to learn the basic EasyBlog usability. You're going to learn about feed imports, media management, team blogging, remote blogging, and migrating from other blogging platforms. Now, this webinar is really intended for anyone who would like to learn how to build that blogging platform. Your presenter today is Mark Lee from StackIdeas. Mark eats, sleeps, and breathes software programming. He has it in his hands every day, and he produces some of StackIdeas' most popular extensions. He's been really relentless in his effort to produce top quality and easy to use Joomla extensions, and he was the lead developer of Joomla Social for some time. But he took the plunge to start StackIdeas with a small team dedicated in providing the best Joomla extensions like EasyBlog and EasyDiscuss and Commento. I think we'll probably talk a little bit about some of those other extensions a little bit later today. But, hey, Mark, are you there?
Yeah. Hi, Benny.
Hey, so we'll come back to Mark in just one second. I do want to talk a little bit about StackIdeas. We mentioned their company. Just so you know, StackIdeas is one of the best and brightest Joomla extension companies around. They have first-class support, feature-rich customizable integrations, and continual enhancements and bug fixes. They really stand out for these reasons, and we recommend StackIdeas to all of our users, really. Just so you know, we are CloudAccess.net. If you're unfamiliar with our platform, we are the official and exclusive host of the demo trial of Joomla at demo.joomla.org. We were chosen by Joomla about 3 years ago to be the host of that demo trial because our entire company, from servers to support people, is set up for the Joomla content management system. It's the only CMS that we work with, and everyone here is very knowledgeable with it. We're unique because we provide phone support. If you purchase a standard hosting and support package through us, not only do you get that Joomla site, but you get the access to our support team. You can use live chat, submit an online ticket, or call our support team directly to get help with your Joomla site. Now, this webinar is being recorded right now. It will be available later today at our YouTube channel, youtube.com/cloudaccess. I'll show you that webinar or that YouTube channel in just a little while, and I'll also show you a place where you can follow up with Mark and the folks at StackIdeas if you have any questions about their extension. I'm going to go ahead and exit this presentation, and I'm going to pass the presentation over to Mark, and Mark is joining us from Malaysia. So, Mark, what time is it there?
Hi, it's 9 p.m. here.
Oh, and it's 9 a.m. here, so we're on complete opposite sides of the world, folks. If you want to let us know, where you're attending from, feel free. We always like to know where people are attending from all over the world. We have over 202 people registered for today's webinar. I'm going to go ahead and pass the presentation to Mark right now. Mark, I'll let you know when we can see your screen, okay? All right, we got you.
Yep.
You know what, folks? But Mark, before you begin, I forgot to add one thing. You guys, there is a GoToMeeting slide-out question area to the right of your screen. Feel free to start posting questions there. A number of you have already found that area, but you can post a question to Mark, and I'm going to help moderate those questions at the very end of today's webinar. So, Mark, the presentation is all yours.
Hi. Okay, thank you, Bunny. Good afternoon, good day, everyone. My name is Mark, and I'm from StackIdeas. We produce a couple of number of components like EasyBlog, EasyDiscuss, Commento, and SectionEX. EasyBlog is our flagship extension, which I think quite a number of people that runs on Joomla uses it. So first, I would like to introduce our team to you. These are the people that would help you with your support issues, technical questions, and yeah, anything and all. They are the developers as well, and some of them are from the marketing. Okay, before I begin, I want to just briefly explain to you what EasyBlog is. EasyBlog is the best blogging extension for Joomla. We have close to 70,000 sites that runs on EasyBlog. EasyBlog was first released on May 2010, I believe. It also simplifies the process of authoring for authors on your site. And we are rated 4.99 out of 5 from over 240 different users. You can take a look at this in the extensions directory of Joomla. So the question here is, why build another extension when Joomla already has an article component? Firstly, to set up a blog, you would want to install third-party plugins like social sharing, modules, and stuff like that. And it all adds up to your maintenance cost. You need to update the plugin. You need to update different modules, different plugins for your site. Whereas what EasyBlog offers is a central extension where you just update just the extension alone. It provides an elegant interface for your authors when writing their blog posts, and it also includes proper workflows when writing their blog posts. It also comes with a very robust access control system. And last but not least, it is customizable. It is 100% open source, and it is GPL licensed. Now, many people has questioned us if the extension is suitable for their sites. If you have, our answer to them is normally, if you have a website, you definitely need a blog. A blog is your PR, a voice that you can mention to your users. You can connect to your users. EasyBlog works out of the box with most Joomla template clubs, including Joomla Art, Rocket Team, and all the major template clubs. It also has tons of social integration that helps build your community online. EasyBlog also comes with support for single or multiple authors, and it integrates with many third-party extensions. So I'm going to talk about some of the key features here. I'm going to talk about some of the key features in EasyBlog. I can't go through every feature that we have because it will take more than a couple of days. Okay, firstly is the author experience. The design and the layout of EasyBlog's dashboard is crafted for professional blogging. Unlike the Joomla editor that comes with Joomla, it doesn't look as intuitive as EasyBlog's dashboard. If you take a look at the dashboard, it is built in a way that it helps the author to focus on writing. Secondly, we have image manipulation. You could just select an image and your web developer can customize the theme according to what you are blogging about. It also has a built-in media manager. If you take a look at the screen here, it has support for Flickr, and if you take a look at it, it has My Albums, which links to Joomla Social, and it also has a gallery functionality built in. EasyBlog also includes auto posting. It allows you to automatically post to Facebook, your Facebook page, your Facebook group, whenever you create a new blog post. So you don't have to always remember to share it on Facebook. It also comes with Twitter and LinkedIn integrations. Team blogging is also part of the key features of EasyBlog, where a group of authors can contribute to a single theme, just like how you look at CNET's blog. They have theme blogs. We build it pretty similar to what they have. Our own drafting system. Joomla doesn't have an auto draft system currently, and our draft system automatically drafts your blog post while you are writing it. So if you accidentally close your browser, the contents are still saved in the system. And it has a very exciting. It comes with very exciting themes, and from what you look at the screen right now is a new theme that we have just created. It also has iPad integrations with Blocksy. Blocksy is an iPad app, and it works out of the box with EasyBlog. Some of the other cool features includes the modules. We have more than 23 different modules that you can install and publish on your site. EasyBlog comes with 23 different themes that you can choose from. It has localization support. I think we have about 10 to 15 different languages, and you can have multilingual blog posts as well. Last but not least, the one-click updating process, which simplifies your management, your maintenance. So thank you for listening to my slides. Before I close my slide, this is a coupon code that you could use if you are going to purchase it, any of our extensions today, inclusive of renewals and everything else. Okay. So, Bernie, should I proceed with the screen?
Yeah, you know, a lot of our users, I'm sure, would love to be able to see the back end. Do you want to go ahead and just give a basic demonstration of the back end and some of the functionality?
Yes, sure. Can you see the screen now?
Yep, we can see it.
Okay, cool. Okay, this is the back end of EasyBlog. As you can see, it has more than 20 different icons. And I'll begin with writing a blog post on the front end. So this is the front end of the site. It is built on Joomla 2.5. And hold on, let me just log out. We'll just log in with the username and password. Okay, we'll go and write a new blog post. On this screen, we have designed the screen to be very blogger-centric. The position of the title and the content are designed to be very easy to use. I'll go on with creating a text blog post. And we'll select a blog image. And once the image is selected, you'll see it on the right. So we'll post a short message, and we'll select it to be posted to Facebook. And click on the Publish Now button. So it takes a little while because it connects to Facebook and sends the data to Facebook. So it takes less than a minute to post it to Facebook. Yeah, we are ready. And I'll return to the blogs. Yeah, you'll see the blog image that I've just selected. It'll appear on the front page of the blog post. If you go on and click on the image, you'll go into the entry view where you can view the blog post. We'll go back to the write a blog post screen, and I'll show you something interesting with our tagging system. So you can select tags and also create new tags. And the tags are pretty cool because it actually helps you to let me just show you how to type this. Yeah. So if I type congrat, and it automatically finds the tags, and it will filter out all the tags for you. And at the bottom of the screen, you can control if the blog post should include comments or subscriptions, and you can also choose to display the blog on the blog post on EasyBlog's front page. You also have the option to send notification emails if you want. On top of that, you could also password protect your blog post. If you want only selective users to view the blog post, you can just enter a password, and you can set the creation date, publishing date, and the unpublishing date. It also comes with location functionality. You can use your current location and select your current address. Yeah, and you'll see the map here. And over at the bottom of the screen, you can customize how should search engine search for your keywords and metadata. I'll just leave it blank for now, and yeah, we'll publish it. Oh, I haven't set the title. So, yeah, enter some content, select another blog image, insert it. And you can, on top of the blog image, you can also insert your own image. So all you need to do is click on the Insert Media button, choose a media, and select your image. You can insert it to the content, and it will then appear in your editor. You can format it using the editor that you want. Oh, in EasyBlog, you can also configure it to use any editor at all. As long as the editor works with Joomla, it works with EasyBlog. Okay, I'll show you something cool about the media manager right now. You have a shared media. A shared media is where every authors on the site share a single folder, which means if I have 10 users on the site, they all share the same shared media folder. The My Media folder, on the other hand, is only visible for me. Other users will not be able to see it. You can also create new folders in your own media and upload and organize your photos. And you can just change to different folders and upload it accordingly. Okay. You can also customize the behavior of the image by clicking on the Customize button. You can add an image caption. You can enable the lightbox, and you can also enforce image dimensions. But we'll just leave this unchecked for now. Once it is inserted into the post, it does look pretty similar like the earlier image, but when it displays later, it looks a little bit different. I'll publish this blog post, and go back to the blog post. Yeah, because it is password protected, and you'll need to enter the password to view the blog post. Yeah. Once you're in there, the caption is here, and you can click on the image to browse to have the image load in the lightbox. You also have the map where you can see where the blog post was created from, and the tags, and Facebook Live, of course. At the bottom of the screen, you'll have the author's biography. I haven't really set it yet. and the comments area. EasyBlog also comes with a commenting system by default. Okay. Next, we'll go to the feed imports, which is at the backend. EasyBlog comes with a feed importer. What it does is it helps you to import blog posts from other sites. For example, I've just added CloudAccess blogs feed, and I'll just select it and click on. Hold on. Let me just create it again. Yeah. Okay, so we'll give it a title, CloudAccess blog 2, and enter the URL. It has to be an RSS feed. So the URL here is actually the RSS feed for CloudAccess blog. And I'll select the show original author. I could also include a copyright text if I want, so that other users can see that the blog post was actually from CloudAccess.net. And I'll include the source link, and I'll say I want to import 5 blog posts. I want it to be published automatically and published on the front page as well. Then I need to select a category to house these blog posts that are being imported. I also need to select an author. In this case, I'll select myself. And the get full text from feed would automatically connect to the CloudAccess site to grab hold of the content. So you will want to enable this, and you will want to store it as intro text. You could also specify certain HTML elements that you want to allow. So we'll save this, and we'll try to execute the import. It takes a while because it connects to the site and pulls off all the data that is needed. Okay, it's taking a little long. Yeah, as you can see, it's running here at the background.
Hey, Mark, while we wait for that, do you want to explain the pricing of EasyBlog?
Yeah, EasyBlog is priced at $79 for the professional edition, and the community edition is priced at $59, I believe, and the unlimited version, which is $199. If you use the coupon code that I provided earlier, you have a 30% discount for all these products. Okay, so the feed import is imported already, and if you go to the front page and try to refresh, you should see some of the blog posts that were created on CloudAccess. It appears before because it was posted before today. So you can see some of the blog posts here, but they are not properly formatted because the way that we import the blog posts is different. Okay, that's about the feed import, and I'll go on to remote blogging. The remote blogging functionality in EasyBlog allows you to write an email to blog. What it does is that when someone emails to the email address you configured it to, you will convert the email into a blog post. So you'll need to configure the mailbox publishing settings. There's quite a number of it to configure actually. So if you visit our site, there's a step-by-step guide on how you can set this up. But I'll just quickly set up a remote blogging tool. I'm using Mass Edit, which is a Mac app for remote blogging. And I'll just enter my local blog site and enter if you hit the screen, you just need to click on Edit Settings and select Other. And here you just want to choose Meta Weblog API. Here you'll want to enter your site's URL. You could actually find most of these guides on our site. So once you're done, you want to enter the password. Okay, once you're done, sorry. Yeah, you just want to enter one for the blog ID. And yeah, you'll see the blog posts that are created on the site. They are now available on your app. You could create a blog post and clicking on the new post button. My first blog post from Mars. So I'll just put some simple text. I'll select and categorize, and I'll click on send to blog. It could work with any other remote publishing clients like Microsoft Word, Windows Live Reader. Okay, once it's done, the blog post should be visible on the front page when it's ready. Yep, here if you take a look at it, it's the first blog post from Mars Edit. The contents are exactly as it is. And if you are using Twitter, you could import tweets in as a blog post as well. But the setup is a little bit lengthy, so we'll skip that for now. You can actually contact us if you need any further clarifications on the stuff that we have here. Okay, next we'll go to subscriptions. Visitors on your site could also subscribe to your blog just by clicking on the subscribe to blog button and click on the subscribe button. Yeah, once they are subscribed, you could actually view a list of the subscribers on the subscriptions page. Here you see the subscriber's email, the subscription date, and their name. Whenever you create a new blog post, EasyBlog will automatically send them a notification, a subscription email stating that a new blog post has been created. Apart from that, they could also go into the categories and subscribe to the category. Oh, I'm hitting this error because I did not set up the mail settings yet in Joomla. You could also subscribe to the category if you want. And it's almost the same process, just that whenever the author posts a blog post into the uncategorized category, I will get a notification. This also applies to the bloggers on the site. Like I've said earlier, EasyBlog supports multiple bloggers, so you'll see a list of users here if they are allowed to blog. I'll show you now how you could quickly create additional users for your site. Because EasyBlog uses Joomla's API, most of basically the users on Joomla is the same users on EasyBlog. So you'll just want to create another user. I'll create her as a registered user. Yeah. Once it's done, I'll just go to the ACL section in EasyBlog. This is where you control the access rules for the authors on your site. So since Jane was created under the registered group, you'll want to modify the registered group and say that they are allowed to write an entry and publish an entry. Since it's already set to allow, I'll just save it again. And you should see Jane here. Oh no. Oh yeah, because there's another settings that says only show authors that has blog posts. Yeah. Yeah, only show blogger with posts. So I'll just disable this and Jane should appear right now. Yeah, so if you see Jane here, you can subscribe to updates from the author, which means when Jane posts a new blog post, I'll be able to get updates from her. The ACL in EasyBlog is pretty extensive. It also has the built-in ACL in Joomla. So you want certain managers to be able to access the administration area and manage the sections that you want them to. You can just configure it just like how you do with other extensions. On top of that, we also have our own ACL where you can configure the permissions for each of the user groups on your site. It's quite a long list here, but it's very robust where you could even say that the user can post comments, the user can subscribe to blogs, or they can even moderate blog entries. And yeah, this is just about the multi-blogging capabilities. Next, we'll go on to the integrations that we have in EasyBlog. Okay. We have integrations with our other products like Easy Discuss, Commento, Mighty Touch, Joomla Social, and Alpha User Points, which is a point system. Toka PDF, where you can enable the PDF functionality on your blog posts. It also integrates with Google AdSense, where you can just enter your Google Ad codes and your advertisement will appear on the blog listing. It also has integrations with Samantha, Pingomatic, and Flickr. And we also have tons of comments integration. If you take a look at the integration section, it has the built-in comment system. It has integrations with Facebook comments, intense debate, discuss, Chrome comments, J comments, RS comments, Easy Discuss, Commento, Live Fire. Yeah, that's quite a huge list for blogging system. We also have integrations with Pingomatic. If you've heard of it before, Pingomatic is a ping service where you can ping your blog posts. You can ping your blog to Pingomatic, and it will be shared throughout the ping sites that they have. And we'll go to the theme section of EasyBlog. As I've mentioned in my slide earlier, we have about 23 different themes. If you take a look at the list here, we have 23, and we are like adding a couple more by the end of the year. Yeah, we are continuously updating our themes from time to time. We have 6 different dashboard layouts. If you take a look at the settings here on the layout dashboard, you could choose the dashboard theme that you want. And like I mentioned earlier, you can choose the editor that you want as well. If you want to preview all of these themes, you can go to our demo site, which is at demo.stackideas.com. I don't have an iPad demo currently, so I can't really show you the Block-C integrations with EasyBlog. But if you have an iPad, you can just install Block-C and you can just link it with EasyBlog. Next, we'll go to the responsive layouts. EasyBlog itself is responsive, where if you resize the screen, the toolbar will automatically shrink and it would appear, the toolbar will change its layout to be mobile friendly. So this works with iPad, iPhones, Android devices, basically any device that has a different viewport size, it will automatically shrink. And we also have tons of social sharing like Twitter, Facebook, Google, and all these social network sites. It will then appear in your blog post when you view it. Yeah, the button should appear here. Yeah, some of them takes a little while to load because of the internet connectivity here. It's quite slow. Yeah, it's all out. And apart from that, we also have the auto posting functionality where you can automatically post the blog post into your social network sites like Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn. I'll just show you a glimpse of the settings here. So this is where you set your app ID and application secret. This is available at your application page. Yep, so you can just copy the app ID and the app secret over. And if you remember the blog post that I've created earlier, it will actually appear on the Facebook page here. Yeah, my first blog post from Mars Edit. So everything is automatically done for your author. They do not need to manually share it and do these stuffs themselves. EasyBlog also comes with a built-in migrator. It migrates from quite a number of different platforms. And yeah, you can migrate it from the Joomla articles. You can select the category that you want to migrate from. It also migrates from SmartBlog, Lifton, Bloggy, MyBlog, WordPress for Joomla, and WordPress itself. On WordPress, you could export your blog post as an XML file, and you just select the XML file here and just execute it. We also have a migrator for K2 and for blogger.com. Yeah. I'll just show you the theme blocks area. You could create themes here, and when you create a new theme posting, let me just create a new theme. So I'll just set here, and I'll just set publish. Okay, yeah, I'll add the user. I'll add super user in this theme, and I'll save the theme. So if you go to the theme blocks area, you'll see the theme block here. And I'll add Jane in as well to the theme. And I'll set it to everyone. So when I create a blog post now, I have the option to submit it into a theme block. So we'll just create a blog post here, and I'll set it to theme block. Okay, publish the theme block. Okay. If you go back to the blog area, you'll see the theme postings here. If you take a look at the avatar here, the one with the penguins are the theme avatar, and this is supposed to be my avatar. So if you access the theme blocks now, you'll see the list of blog posts here. Oh, there's a settings for that where you can choose to have a simple layout or a block listing layout with the themes. So I'll just go into the theme settings, and it's show theme block. Yeah, I'll just enable everything and save it. So if I refresh the screen right now, I'll be able to see, oh, there's some minor bug here. This is a new theme that we have just released, so we'll just change it to the default theme. And yeah, it should display correctly. If you refresh the page, yeah, you should see the blog post that I've just created and the contributors to this theme. And you'll also see the posts that are posted into categories for this theme, which is uncategorized. And yeah, that's about it, about the theme. And I think the time, I'm not sure if there's enough time now, but there's a lot more features that I haven't really gone through with you. Bernie, should I stop now for the questions, or?
Yeah, you know, we've got a lot of them. You did a great job.
Yeah.
EasyBlog has so many features.
Yeah,
we could probably do an entire webinar series on them. But let's get to a few questions, and we'll just kind of see how it goes from there.
Yeah, sure.
All right. So we do have a lot of attendees today. 202 people registered, and a lot of folks told me where they were attending from. We have representatives from Florida in the USA. We have India, Singapore, Vancouver, Oakland, California is in the house, and South Australia. But let's get to some questions. Sean posted something at the very beginning about Facebook and integration. Now, you showed quite a bit about Facebook, adding the social integrations there, but more specifically, his question was about thumbnails. And everybody likes to be able to customize those thumbnails when they post through Facebook. Is there an option?
Yes. If you take a look, when you write a new blog post here, you know, where you can select the blog image, you can choose the image that you want. When you select a blog image and use it as your blog post, this is the primary image that will be used throughout the site. And when we post to Facebook, we will also send this image to them. So they will use this image instead of other images on your site.
All right. Makes sense to me, Sean. Let me know if you need more. Kevin from Singapore has a question. Kevin is saying, I'm Mark's neighbor in Singapore. Is the EasyBlog's Media Manager the same as that of Joomla's Media Manager? So I think you showed us that it's actually a separate Media Manager within EasyBlog, right?
Yes, that's correct.
But you can also use images from the Joomla Media Manager as well.
No, unfortunately not. EasyBlog's Media Manager is contained within their own folders.
Okay. Kevin, hopefully that helps. Tony has a really good question I want to ask you, and it's about updating. And Tony wrote, I noticed the following on my version that needs updating. I agree that running the automated updater will update and override my local EasyBlog files. So if Tony updates, is he going to lose his previous content?
No, not at all. The only stuff, it's an incremental update where it only finds the files that are modified since the version that you use. So it only sends you the files that needs updating. It only overwrites your files.
Got it. So Tony from Vancouver Island, hopefully that helps you. Frank is asking about, lots of Franks in today's webinar, and Franks love Joomla.
Yeah.
Frank is asking about that discount. Can you show that discount slide one more time?
Sure. Yeah. Can you see it?
Yeah, and how good is, or how long is this this good for?
It's for 7 days.
7 days.
Yeah, 7.
Very good.
It is up till 21st, sorry.
Okay, the 21st of the month. A lot of people are saying this is a cool extension. Jaron has commented, amazing value for an amazing extension. Very good. A different Frank has posted a question about
Another Frank?
Yeah, different Frank. Franks love Joomla.
Oh.
Frank has commented, so the EasyBlog RSS feed feature allows blogs from other sites to actually show up on my Joomla website. Is that right?
Yes, correct.
Right.
The feed importer, that is.
Right. And Ruth also comments about RSS feeds. Is there a way to custom format the RSS feeds? Can the feed be placed on other pages other than the front home page, or can we put that in a different position?
You mean the one on the right here?
Correct. The right in the top, yep. I think that's what she's referring to.
Yeah, you can actually, because the theme files are 100% open source, it is totally open. It's very easy to customize it. All you just need to do is copy the code from one file to another if you want to just reorganize it.
Okay. Ruth, hopefully that helps.
If you need help on moving the subscribe button, just contact us on our forums and we'll get it done for you.
All right. And since you mentioned support, Frank also posted a question about your support. So the 79 EasyBlog package gives StackIdeas support. Do you get email, online support, phone support? What type of support is that?
Our support are mostly on our forums and our help desk. And we don't do telephone support currently, unlike CloudAccess. And yeah, we work around the clock as well. So you just send in your questions and we'll get it answered for you.
Okay. All
No
right.
questions at all.
Got it. Now, you know, folks, a lot of people posted questions that I think Mark addressed in the webinar about ACL. And let me know if you need any follow-up information. It looks like EasyBlog integrates really nicely with Joomla's core ACL components, so that's really nice as well. Ruth posted another question about compatibility with 3.0. We all noticed you're on a 2.5 site.
Oh, yes. It is compatible with all versions of Joomla from 1.5 to 3.0.
Okay.
The fact that I'm using 2.5 is because my browser is a little bit heavy and it will crash when I'm using Joomla 3.0. So I resorted to install 2.5.
All right. You know, one of the Franks posted a question about Cloud Mail. You know, Frank, I think that's more of a question for us at CloudAccess.net. I'm sure Cloud Mail will be compatible with your remote blogging.
Yes, we have customers who use CloudAccess Cloud Mail, and we help them integrate with the remote blogging as well. It works out of the box.
Excellent. So, Frank, hopefully that helps you. You know, Ruth is asking if you have an example of a blog post with AdSense.
With AdSense,
yeah.
I don't really have the AdSense code with me right now, but it will appear within the toolbar area here. The ads, the Google Ads would appear here, and within the blog post itself, you could actually use the. Hold on a second, let me find it. Yeah, you can just use these codes here and post it in your content, and the ads will also appear here. Because sometimes the author wants the ads to appear in different sections of the content.
Okay. Excellent. Richard has posted a question about CAPTCHA. Does CAPTCHA integrate at all with your commenting feature?
Yes, we have two options for CAPTCHA. One of it is the integration with CAPTCHA, and the other one is our own internal CAPTCHA engine. Because sometimes people complain about the CAPTCHA not being, users are unable to read it properly.
Okay. There you go. Very good. Built-in CAPTCHA. Excellent. And reCAPTCHA. Very good. So Ruth and Sean posted a very similar question. And I know this is really popular. And it's related to ACL, I believe, but how can you have a blog post wait for another editor to review, approve, and publish?
Yeah, it's actually pretty easy, but you will first need to configure. I'll just show you guide you through on how you could do it. So remember we created Jane with the publishing rights. All I just need to do is turn this off, turn the publishing entry rights off, save it, and if I'm logged in as Jane, when I try to write a new blog post, it'll say here you do not have access to publish the blog post. Your blog post will be moderated by the site moderator. So I'll just do the test post. So I'll put some contents and submit it for review. So once the post is submitted for review, when I go into the backend and access the blogs, there's a pending, if you take a look at the pending section, there's a one notification here that says there's one pending blog post. You could approve or reject. You can also give a reason for rejecting the blog post. You can, of course, moderate the blog post.
Very good. And Dave had that same exact question too, so a lot of users are wondering the same thing. Let's see, Seamus is attending from Dublin, Ireland, and Michael is attending from Atlanta, Georgia, and Jeff is attending from the Philippines. Frank had a question about your video tutorials. Do you have any documentation or tutorials on your site on how to use EasyBlog?
We are currently still building our video tutorials because we are outsourcing them, but you can find most of the documentations at our website. This URL here. I think, can you see this?
Yeah, we can see it.
So you'll see the list of documentations that we have here.
Okay. You know, it might be worthwhile, since we're on your site, to show how to get to the StackIdeas EasyBlog forum as well.
It's quite easy. Once you're on our site, hover over the support and click on the forums.
Okay.
Once you're there, you should be able to see the forums. My connection is a little bit slow right now. Yeah, you'll see it here.
Great. Very good. We might ask some folks to come to the forum and post a question if we don't get to your question today. Omar has asked, does it have a built-in comment system? No. Or yes, it does, yeah. Omar.
Yes, it does.
There is a built-in comment system. Anad has asked, can we post to different categories? Yes, you can create multiple categories within the back end.
Yes, that is correct.
Randy has asked, is there a way to fetch email blogs manually to test without a cron job? I think you illustrated that, didn't you?
For emails, you need a cron job because to connect to the mail server, it takes time. So if you are going to have it load on the page, PHP will most likely time out on most generic servers. Perhaps CloudAccess will be better.
Okay. And, you know, Sean is following up on a question about Facebook and thumbnails. And, Sean, at this point, I want to encourage you to go to the forum at StackIdeas to follow up on posting and customizing those thumbnails to see if there's any other help they can offer you.
Yeah, if you have any problems at all, just head on to our forums.
And let's see here. Jeff says, I came in late with Jom Social integration. Can each Jom Social member have their own blog that links from their profile?
Yes, definitely. Because when you install Jom Social, you have the ability to install our plugin, which adds a tab in Jom Social that says blog. So every user can create their own blog posts as well.
Very good. And a few questions about different templates or themes for Joomla. One coming from Michael in Atlanta, Georgia. If the EasyBlog layout is not conducive to my Joomla site template, do you recommend editing the CSS, or do you think the EasyBlog theme should fix the issue?
It depends on what problems you're facing, but most of the time we'll just provide a quick fix by sending the CSS codes to the customers. So if you have any problems at all, even if it's not our issue, just let us know. We will fix it for you.
Okay. And do you know anything, this is from Seamus in Dublin, do you know anything about the compatibility, or how do EasyBlog themes mesh with Rocket Themes templates?
Yeah, well, good question actually. If you go to our website, stackideas.com/demo.html, there's a list of template clubs here with their demos. So you can just launch the Rocket Theme demo, and yeah, you can try it there. There's a huge list of Rocket Theme templates with our extensions. Yeah, as you can see here, this is the theme that's from Rocket Theme, and yeah, you can actually play around with our demo. There should be a template selection here. I'm not sure why it's not appearing, but we'll check on this, and you should be able to select a template from Rocket Theme.
Okay, very good. And you know, we have a question, or a comment from Omar. I want to mention this right now. And Omar writes, by the way, everyone, Mark offers the best support. I am new to using EasyBlog, and he and his team responds within hours. As you all know, getting support is critical for people like us. And I wanted to mention that and bring that up to Sean, because Sean is considering purchasing EasyBlog, but he needs to know that it's going to be easy for non-techies to post blogs. And that's what this system is built for, right?
Yeah, exactly. We built it because authors could easily focus on writing the content. Content is very important.
Okay. And Sean, really, I hope you follow up with Mark through the forum. I have heard nothing but absolutely great things about their support. So
thank you.
We will, I hope, you know, Mark, be on the lookout for a message from Sean.
Sure, got it.
Okay. Let's get to other questions. We've got a lot of questions showing up, folks. Benito has asked a question. What's the real difference between EasyBlog and Commento?
Commento is a command system. It doesn't have an author interface where you could write blog posts. So you can't, I mean, EasyBlog is a blogging system with authoring capabilities. Commento, on the other hand, doesn't have authoring capabilities. All it does is as a comment form on whether is it EasyBlog or Joomla articles, you would have the comment form below the articles.
Okay. And a question from Dominic. Going back to team blogs and authors, and Dominic's question, if you have one blog but multiple authors, and you may have other blogs in the future, when do you use team blogs over standard blogging?
It really depends. Like if you only have a very small team at the start, you would want to just use the single author to write blog posts. But in the future, as your team grows, you could create a team blog and group up the authors together. Like if you have an intranet blog system, you could have your marketing team in a group and your IT team in another group, so they'll be separated. So the contents are properly segregated as well.
Okay. And a question from Tony. When you purchase a subscription, can you use it on multiple sites?
Yes, you can. Because of the nature of the license, it is GPL, so you can use it on as many sites as you want. But if you are purchasing the professional version, we will only support one site. If you want more than one site, then you want to purchase the unlimited version.
Okay, I see. So it comes down to the level of support that you'd like. And Lloyd has asked a question about your next big release. Are there any big features, new improvements coming in the next release, and when can we expect that?
Yes, we are working on EasyBlog 4. It would include a few major functionalities, and that includes more access towards the blog post, which means the author can selectively select which user groups that they want the blog post to be visible to. And it also will come with a couple of new new themes that we are going to add. And we are also going to look up at integrating with Dropbox and other stuffs like that.
Very cool. Alex had the very same question. What's the future for EasyBlog? So there you have it. Marcel posts a question about languages. And what languages does EasyBlog support, and does it support the French language?
Yeah, I can't really remember, but if you go to our downloads page, downloads page. Yeah, it's quite slow. Okay, if you scroll down, you see languages. Just click on it. We are using Transifex for our translators, so our translators log on to Transifex to do their translation. This is a quite cool system. So once it's listed up, just select EasyBlog from the list, and yep, these are the list of languages that are translated. There's like quite a lot of it.
Excellent. Excellent. Let's get to a question from Peter here. Peter wrote, can I predefine text for my blog post short comment to be suggested to my blog visitors when the blog is shared in social media?
Unfortunately, not at this point of time, but predefined tags are something that we are looking at in EasyBlog 4.
Okay, very good. And a question from Alexander. Please tell more about the representation of posts at the first page. Is it possible to see recent post as a grid, columns, or blocks?
You can't currently display blog posts as a grid, but it depends on the theme that you use, of course. In EasyBlog 4, we are planning to add a grid system where it presents the blog post like Pinterest. So it's all in columns and grid layout. But at this point of time, you can't really display them in a grid layout.
Okay. And if people purchase a subscription to EasyBlog, are all of the modules included?
Yes, they are totally free for download. You just download it from our download site.
Okay.
And if you head on to our downloads, just click on the modules here. Yeah, you'll see all the modules available.
All right, we have time for a few more questions. Do you have a demo of Joomla Social integration?
Yes, it's actually at our demo site. Demo.stackideas.com. Just click on Joomla Social. Yeah, then can't really remember the password. I think it's demo, but you can just select one of these accounts. It's not working. Okay, so yeah, you're logged in and access Joomla Social. You should see the blocks here, the blocks tab, and the stream integrations and the profile integrations as well.
Right, and folks, remember, Mark was the lead developer of Joomla Social before Joomla took over Joomla Social, and so Mark has very intimate knowledge of how the two components work together. A couple more questions. We have time for a few more today. Dave is getting back to the approving of blog posts, and Dave wants to know if you can see a pending post fully rendered on the front end before approving.
Yes, I believe you can. Hold on, let me try. I can't really remember because I think we did have this feature, but I'm not too sure. Hold on a second. Let me log out and I'll log in as admin again. It's being reviewed. You should be able to. I can't really remember the link to preview it. I don't think you can right now, but yeah, probably just you should have it. Yeah.
Okay, so there's so much functionality here that Mark thinks it's there, but can't find it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
It's supposed to be there.
Prashant has asked a question about PDFs, and does EasyBlog have like a plugin for embedding PDFs, or do we have to get something separate?
At this point of time, if you are using Joomla 1.5, you have the PDF built-in PDF, and if you are using 2.5 or 3.0, you want to use Poca PDF. We don't have a plugin, but we have a plugin for Poca PDF. So you can integrate Poca PDF with EasyBlog. You can find the integration settings under the backend.
All right. Let's see. We've got time for one more question, I think, today. Let's talk about Benito's question. If the subscription runs out and we are unable to download previous versions, how can we get those before they expire?
In our downloads, you can actually access the list of archives. So if you click on Archive, you can actually download a list of older versions, and you can view their changelog as well.
Okay, so
all from your downloads area.
Bonito, it looks like you're able to download those archives. You know, I suppose just one more. What theme are you using on your own blog at StackIdeas?
We are using our custom blog theme, but we are planning to release it with EasyBlog 4 in the future, with a couple of more other themes as well.
Okay.
Because we are currently quite tied up with our new extension, which is pretty similar to what Joomla Social has, and we will be very tightly integrated with all our extensions in the future.
All right. Well, Mark, you did a fabulous job.
Thank you, Bernie. And I would like to say thanks to CloudAccess for having EasyBlog in this webinar, and of course, thank you for using EasyBlog on your site as well.
All right. We have a number of comments coming in from people saying, Mark, you are the macaroni with the cheese, from Michael.
Thank you.
Some people saying, thank you, very informative. Thanks, Mark. Thanks a lot. Thank you for another extension or another excellent webinar. Yeah, great demo. So I'm going to steal the presentation back from you now at this point.
Sure. Thank you.
And I'm going to show my screen, so everyone should be able to see my screen at this point. There were a few questions that we were unable to answer. So I want to refer everyone to StackIdeas.com. And as Mark illustrated, come to the support tab here and then go to forums, and you can follow up with Mark and his excellent team through the forum. Let's just wait for this to load, and here you go. You find your forum topic and post your question, probably in pre-sales here, but you can also, remember, get this webinar later today through our YouTube channel at youtube.com/cloudaccess. This will be ready here for you. If you scroll down to our special Joomla webinars playlist, we're going to post this here. As you can see, we have a lot of information here for all different types of Joomla users, all different types of extensions, and things like that. Just tons of information through our YouTube channel. You can also visit us at CloudAccess.net if you'd like to launch a free trial of Joomla. You can, of course, come to the training page and check out our knowledge base full of how-to documentation and videos, and go to our Joomla Webinars tab to attend one of our free webinars. Of course, we have free daily webinars on learning the basics of Joomla 3.1 now, and we have many upcoming special webinar events. Next week, we're going to host a webinar with AEC, the most extensive membership and subscription system for Joomla, and we also have an inbound marketing webinar scheduled. This is going to be hosted with Gabe Wahab from Savvy Panda, who is going to teach us how to improve our inbound marketing. And everyone who attends this webinar will get a free copy of JInbound for that. So we look forward to seeing you in another webinar. We have many other upcoming events that we're scheduling right now. And Mark, I hope that we can do another webinar to feature one of your extensions in the future.
Sure, thank you. That's no problem.
All right. Well, thanks everyone for attending, and take care. Good luck.
Thanks everyone.
Yeah. And remember, you can always email support@StackIdeas.com if you'd like any help as well. Take care, everybody, and good luck developing your site and using EasyBlog, and we'll see you again soon.
Goodbye.